You want to buy or gift a Nintendo Switch and don't know which of the 300 bundles to choose, what's needed to take care of it, or which games work on which model? Don't worry, because in this video we'll explain how to pick your Nintendo Switch and everything you need to start your adventure on the right foot. You've probably noticed that there are several Nintendo Switch models, some smaller and others larger, but the truth is that each of the 3 console versions is designed for a specific type of person looking for something in particular. The most important thing when choosing your Nintendo Switch is the money. How much are you willing to spend on your new console? Let's start with the best version, which is obviously the most expensive, the Nintendo Switch OLED. This console is designed for both TV and portable play. Its biggest advantage is the screen, which offers superior brightness and more vivid, eye-catching colors, in addition to being the largest Nintendo Switch with its 7-inch screen. A step down is the regular Nintendo Switch, which received a slight update in 2019 with a new chip that slightly improved its battery life, making it more comparable to the Lite model. Its screen is smaller and less vibrant, but it functions exactly the same as the OLED model when connected to a TV. If you plan to play mostly on a TV and don't mind a less vibrant portable screen, you can save some money by choosing this model. At the bottom of the ladder is the Nintendo Switch Lite, a purely portable model that cannot connect to a TV. Some Nintendo Switch games aren't compatible with it, though they are very few. In most cases, you can connect additional controllers to play almost any game on its small screen. This model is for those who want to spend less on a Nintendo Switch and primarily use it for single-player games in portable mode. The official price difference between the 3 models is $50 between the OLED and the regular model, and $100 between the regular and the Lite models. Once you've chosen one of the 3 models, it's time to pick a bundle. There are tons of bundles available that include the console with different games, controllers, cases, and even special editions. Most of them can be found on the My Nintendo Store official website. There are many types, and most include some of the console's best games. But be careful, they're usually digital games. This means that neither the box nor the game cartridge will come inside, but a code that must be redeemed on the console to download the game through the internet. Other options include Nintendo Switch Online, the service for playing online, or protective cases, which we'll discuss later. Once you've chosen the Nintendo Switch that suits you or the person you're gifting it to, it's time to pick some accessories. Pay attention because some of them are essential. The OLED and regular models include 2 Joy-Con controllers, which can be detached and used individually as 2 separate controllers for 2 players. If you need extra controllers, you can buy additional Joy-Con, which have a recommended price of around $80 per pair, or purchase the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, a more traditional controller with all the features Nintendo Switch offers, like motion control and HD rumble. We recommend buying this controller if the person who is going to play usually enjoys traditional games and has a lot of experience with video games. There are also third-party alternatives, but make sure they have good quality and include all possible features. To play Nintendo Switch games online, you'll need an active Nintendo Switch Online subscription linked to a Nintendo account created from the console. This subscription also grants access to additional features. Some games, like Fortnite, don't require a Switch Online subscription to play, but others, like Nintendo's games, do. Check Nintendo.com for game details if you're interested in a specific title. Additionally, Nintendo Switch Online provides access to a library of classic Nintendo games by downloading special apps from its store. Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, or Game Boy games, among others, are available for free and with special features if you have a Nintendo Switch Online subscription. It's a must-have if you're buying a new console. The Nintendo Switch can connect to any TV, as long as a dock is connected to it. This charging base is included in all Nintendo Switch packs and its OLED version, but you can buy one separately for $70, although you also need an external power cable, which can cost around $20. You don't need to use the official Nintendo Switch dock to connect it to a TV. Non-official docks and even USB-C hubs can do the same job. Check the description for some recommended options. And one last warning, there is no dock that's compatible with Nintendo Switch Lite, so you don't even need to look for them if you buy this model. Even though it's a console that can connect to a TV, many players take their Nintendo Switch everywhere, so keeping it well protected is essential. As soon as you buy it or gift it, you'll need extra protection for the console. Nintendo Switch cases are usually elongated to fit the console with the controllers attached, though there are some compact ones designed to separate the controllers or even include the dock in it. The most basic ones are Nintendo's semi-rigid case, which protects the console from bumps and scratches. The joysticks are quite fragile, so if you want extra care, you can buy additional covers to protect the rubber and prevent wear. Regarding the screen, it's the most important area to protect, as nobody wants to play on a scratched screen. screen. Tempered glass protectors are a must-have if you're getting a new Nintendo Switch. Be sure to choose the right size because the screen sizes vary on each Nintendo Switch model. Games downloaded from the Nintendo Switch eShop take up space in the console's memory. Extra space isn't usually necessary at first, but to be prepared, it doesn't hurt to buy a micro SD card for your Nintendo Switch. An average game takes up between 5 and 10 gigabytes, so pick the capacity you think you'll need. The Nintendo Switch supports micro SD cards up to 2 terabytes, and some of them even have Nintendo-themed designs. For example, SanDisk has some official memory cards of Super Mario, Zelda, and even various Pokémon such as Snorlax or Gengar. This is purely aesthetic, as any micro SD card is compatible with all console versions. Some additional accessories for the Nintendo Switch aren't essential but can be a different gift or an original splurge. There are portable external screens larger than the Nintendo Switch's screen, with a dock built in for a convenient all-in-one experience. This is especially useful for multiplayer on the go, like on a train or plane, without straining your eyes on the smaller console screen. Some demanding games can cause the Nintendo Switch to overheat. While the console has its own fans, external coolers are available to keep the console or dock cooler, extending its lifespan. Once you have the console and its accessories, you'll need games to enjoy it, and the Switch has a ton of them. Throughout the Switch's lifetime, Nintendo released some of the best games in history, catering to all tastes. You can see our top best games in our dedicated video, but here's a small selection of the most giftable and the best games. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best-selling game on the console and appeals to all kinds of players. It's incredibly fun both solo and with others, and you can even play online if you have a Switch Online subscription. The console's biggest adventures are The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, two epic single-player games that made history and invite you to explore a massive, captivating world at your own pace. You don't need to play one before the other, though chronologically, Breath of the Wild comes first. If you want to share the experience with someone else, Luigi's Mansion 3 and It Takes Two offer simple yet extremely fun gameplay that appeals to all kinds of players. Super Mario also has adventures for co-op play in Super Mario 3D World, or more classic fun in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, both supporting up to 4 players. For something completely different, Animal Crossing New Horizons lets you create your dream life in a paradise island. A very relaxing game for those looking for the opposite of Splatoon 3, an original shooter primarily for online competitive matches, though it also features a single-player campaign. More classic games such as Pokémon or Xenoblade can also appeal to all types of players, especially those with more experience in video games. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Super Mario Odyssey, or third-party titles like BioShock Collection or The Witcher 3 are also excellent options to start a new adventure on the Nintendo Switch. All of these are big-budget games, but Nintendo Switch has something for every budget, including some of the best digital-only games. They can't be purchased directly, but some sites sell codes that can be redeemed in the Nintendo eShop. Don't overlook games like Sea of Stars, Splunky 2, Hollow Knight, Cuphead, Ori and the Blind Forest, or Celeste, which are only available digitally on the Nintendo eShop. All of these games, big or small, can be bought or gifted indirectly with Nintendo eShop gift cards. These cards add funds to your digital wallet and come in denominations ranging from $10 to $100. You can sometimes find them slightly cheaper than their original price. With this, you know everything you need to know before buying a new Nintendo Switch. Leave your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to check out our other videos about Nintendo and its consoles. Thanks for watching. See you next time.